Hello everyone, welcome back to another reading with the Light Guide Tarot. And in today's reading, we are going to see up the topic of what is the truth about this connection. It could be any person that comes to your mind when I call out for this reading. It could be the person that immediately flashes in your mind when I say what is the truth about this connection, or it could be a person that you can take your time and think about. And we are going to see what is this connection mean to you, and how is it going to take shape moving forward, and what is in it that what isn't what is there in the cards that is going to happen with this connection, right? So this is what we are going to read about. And as always, I will quickly introduce the cards. I have kept only two piles for this reading, pile 1 and pile 2. You can spend some time in silence and decide which pile to pick up. If both the piles resonates with you, you are free to take both the piles as well and see what is resonating with you in both the readings. Otherwise, if you like to go by the colors, you can choose pile 1 if you resonate with the color yellow here. For pile 2, I have kept the blue color. So I will quickly open the card as well, so you can select the pile based on the cards that is showing up, the message on the card as well, right? So for pile 1, we have got thinker. For pile 2, you have got to the sea, right? So you can spend some time with both the piles and choose whichever is resonating with you the most. And as I always say, if both the cards speaks with you, then there could be messages hiding in both the piles for you. So take your time and choose your pile, and I will see you at the reading of each pile. Thank you. Hello, pile 1. If you have chosen the card, the thinker, with the number 44, or you have chosen based on the color of pile 1, signifying the color yellow, then this message is for you. So let us open the cards that I have kept. Let us go one by one. You have got trust, power, flexibility. Let me arrange it in a way that you can view all the cards. I do get a theme already for this pile 1. So the connection, the person you are having in your mind, you are taking your time to think a lot about it. You don't want it to take any decisions based on your desires, but you wanted to think about the logical facts and then more, right? So you are taking your time to think about it very clearly. Maybe the current situation is not very clear, it is clouding your judgment. With the lightning strikes here and the moon with a broken boat, with a partially sinking boat on the shore, you don't want it to take any decisions in a hurry, but rather wait, think about it, analyze every aspect of it, and then move, and then move towards it. With power and flexibility, two opposite, you know, characteristics. And she looks like a ballet dancer, right? With the costume and all that. So there is some kind of flexibility, or you might have to, you know, you might, there is a requirement of you trying to be flexible about this connection. There has to be some kind of flexibility between you and this person that you're having in your mind. And the trust, you're still working on the aspect of trust. You're still building the trust, or you're still thinking whether this person can be trusted. So that is where the connection currently is. That is the message I see through these cards, but let us find it out through the other cards as well. Got impatience. Okay. With the thinker taking all the time to think about it, there is an card about impatience as well, where I told you about the moon here already, and someone wanted to change that moon immediately and make it positive and turn it into a sunshine. They wanted the sunshine immediately, but still there are a lot of hidden things, right? Got marriage. Okay. Is this about, is all this about getting married, about, and you're thinking about the person, whether you can take it to the next level, commit yourself to marriage. And there is a lot of thoughts around it. Okay. You've got good luck. You've got the bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Definitely, I do get a message of, partner here, partnership here. The month of October, I think this is a month of October. Got pin with new job and career, and that is coming next to flexibility. Maybe you're thinking about a new job or career because you're planning to get married. That is just one thought that just came. And see, this also looks like the bed where you keep your wedding rings, right? The rings that is kept on the bed, a small pillow. That is how it looks like. Maybe that is making you think about a new job and career. And there is someone whose patience is also waning out. Lily, you've got Lily with the message of spiritual love. So, yes, pile one. So, what I see for you here is that the new connection, the truth about the connection is that the person wants it to take it to the next level, both you and the person. That is what it looks like. Both you and the person you have in your mind want it to take it to a next level. And for very few of them, if it is not directly related to marriage, it is not making any sense to you that I'm going to get married with this person. But if it is a business or a job or a career related idea, for few of you, it could be all the person, the connection that you're thinking about could be a new union, of a business or a job or a career. That is also a possibility. And there is definitely good luck. There is definitely luck and success with the bouquet, right? There is a success, and it is something, it is not something that came in, the opportunity or the person that did not come in just just by a coincidence. It is something out of a spiritual love. It could be a spiritual guidance for you as well, that this person has come into you. So for I just see two parts of this reading pile one. So for people who are thinking about this connection as a person in your life whom you are trying to get married to, or marriage is definitely a discussion between you two. I do see you're taking a lot of time. One person is taking a lot of time, and the other person is really not very patient, and he wanted the things to, he or she wanted the things to be planned or decided immediately. They immediately wanted it, but there is definitely a lot of thoughts. There's a lot of planning that has to go in, because there is a, you have to be very flexible about a lot of things, and one of them could be your job and career, how you're going to plan your job and career when you're going to get married. If they are if they are in a far distant place and it is going to be a long distance for you, how are you going to establish a strong connection given it is long distance, right? So that kind of discussions, that kind of facts, you really wanted to take your time, think through it, and then make a decision, because that could also means that could also means you have to establish a strong sense of trust. Currently things doesn't seem to be very clear, but I do get that this is definitely going to take off for you, with both the horseshoe wishing good luck and the bouquet with the compliments, and also the pin, which also symbolizes and looks like uh, you know uh, as I said, a small pillow with the rings kept on it, right? So it all looks very positive, and it is a something that it is spiritually aligned as well, right? Just that you are going to take some time and decide decide based on this and move forward. I will just pull in the tarot cards also to see very clearly what it is, and this is for few of you. And since this is a collective reading including many people, for few of you, if it is not related, the person, the connection, the person that you have in your mind is not related to you, to a life partner, and it doesn't mean anything about marriage, then it means that you are trying to get into some kind of an agreement or a contract for a new job and a career, right? And you're taking your time to think. Maybe the contract is going to be signed. You have to sign the contract maybe by end of October, and you're thinking about all these aspects, like whether I can trust this person. Yes, the power, the position of power that I would get. It could also mean the, your designation, whether I would get promoted, I would be moved, elevated to a powerful position, right? Will there be a flexibility? Will there be a flexibility in my work? So all these aspects are there that you are trying to consider. At the same time, there is a sense of urgency from the other side, saying like you might have to sign this immediately or the contract might expire, right? So that is a sort of connection for the other set of people who have picked pile one but is still not getting resonated with marriage. So these two are the messages that I do get. These two are the energies I'm getting through these cards, but we will pull in the tarot card to see more information, and we'll see. Yes, Nine of Swords. This is giving you, Three of Swords. Yes, definitely this is giving you a lot of anxiety and nightmare. Maybe you aren't able to make a decision quite clearly yet about this connection. At this point, I'm telling you, it is both a marriage or a contract. Whether I should sign the contract, will it still hold good for me, or it is also about a person with whom you're ready to enter into the altar of marriage. Yes. Something is tearing you apart. It could be something from your past, maybe, that is causing you a lot of self fear and doubt whether you would be able to see that. I think that is a cloud of fear that is striking your heart, pile one. So I do see there is a sense of a hurtful past for either one of you, which was a storm that you passed away from successfully, but that sorry, this is a lot of cards. What is it for pile one and the connection? You've got the Four of Pentacles. The Page of Wands in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yes. So this is shattering. I do get the same thing. So you are closely keeping things to yourself. You could be managing you could be managing a job that you are building up, and now you wanted to be flexible enough to give it to others, which you feel like not possible, right? You still have to think about a lot of decisions, and you're not ready yet, even though the connection clearly signifies about good luck and compliments and marriage. There is still a confusion about taking the step forward, right? For some, okay, I do get one. Let me just pick another card. I do get a theme here. Let me just, yes, Queen of Cups in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. Okay, I do get the theme for you, pile one. I think it is quite clear. Initially I was mentioning that it could be marriage for few and business for you, for few others of you, but I do see here that it is not just, it is not separate, like it is not marriage for few and business for you. It is something like, I do see that getting into this marriage or this partnership may mean that you might have to be flexible about your job. Yes, a job which you are cherishing and holding it very dear to you. You have literally managed it very closely, and it is something very close to you, and getting into this relationship and connection now means that things would fall apart, and that is causing you a lot of anxiety and fear. Okay, so this Three of Swords could mean you, the partner, and the career that you, the job or the career or the business that is also very close to you. It is something like both the connection, the person that you are thinking about, and the business or the job or the career you're thinking about are like two equally important, dearful things for you, and now you have to be flexible enough to choose one over the other while you work on the while you keep working. It is not like you drop one and you take the other. It is like you have to find the balance, be flexible enough to balance it out. Yes, and that is causing you a lot of stress. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, you are feeling like, that is creating a lot of, I would say, the way that lightning strikes, it is tearing you apart, right? It's tearing you apart. There is a lot of roar, mumbling, the thunders and lightnings, the storm. So such kind of a feeling is what you're going through. You're not able to, your emotions are not very stable at this point of time, and you don't wanted to make a decision immediately. You wanted to think through it, while I think the other person really wants it to be quicker. Yes, so that is why this connection is, that is why the connection is moving here and there, and there is, and that could also mean that the level of trust is also maybe thinning out, because I do see a boat that is getting slowly sunk in the water, right? It is the emotions, as I told you earlier. It could be the emotions that you are drowning in, and that is also thinning out the trust between you two, and that is making you think to decide what to do, what will be the next step to take. You are not very happy to give this away, give the job or career away to others and move ahead yet, right? You still wanted to hold your throne, I would say. Be the boss be the boss that you are at work. Yes, and still there is a lot of things. While you are being the boss at work, you still have a lot of decisions that is being shielded behind the curtains, right? That has been taken, like what should be the next way to do. I do like this connection that is spiritually aligned with the spiritual love and the lily. I do see that it is something very, the person is also very dear to you. You really see that there is a lot that could happen with this connection, but there is a sense of impatience as well here. So you do have a very limited time with the month of October, and we are nearing the month of October. Maybe you are fighting a hard deadline either at work or with this person to make some kind of a decision to move forward, and that is tearing you apart, right? So if I just now see this very clearly, pile one. So if this resonated with you, then I do understand what you're thinking about the connection. So let us quickly see where will this lead you to, right? So where will this connection lead you to? I do see the star. Where will this connection lead you to? I do see the death card coming here, and you might want it to end things up. You feel like maybe I should walk away, end this, and move forward, looking for better opportunities. What is it? Yes. There is a travel, and you have got the King of Pentacles at the back. I think you do feel like moving away from this connection because you no longer feel that it is what you are really looking for. You wanted to start something else new, take a trip out, or you wanted to move away from this. Yeah, that is what I see here. So let me pull in the oracle for you. Right, let us see what really is, where is this connection really leading you to? I do see some kind of endings here, but I really wanted to make sure that you're getting the correct message. Okay. You've got leadership. I think you wanted to and delight. What about the connection, right? So pile one. So with this leadership card here, I think you strongly suggest your strong connection is towards following your inner compass and guidance, and you would move into this new leadership role that you are with this high priestess, right, that you are currently at, and you really don't want it to mess these things up because that brings a delight to you. So I think you will be choosing the work, the career that you built. You will choose that, and things would seem clear for you when you do step into your when you do step into your new role, right? Because I see it also represents a North Star, like that is where the guidance is. Your guidance is telling you to step into your leadership role and truly master the gifts Master the gifts that you're gifted with. Right? So that, I think, that is truly going to bring in a delight for you. So if this resonated with you, pile one, I do wish you a very good luck. And if this resonated with you, please do give me a thumbs up and let me know down below in the comment section. So see you all in another reading. Until then, thank you. Hey, pile two. If you have chosen the card to the sea with the number 7, or if you would have picked the pile based on the color blue, then this reading is for you. So let us open the cards. Transformation, happiness, okay, got truth. So now we are going to see what is the truth about the connection that you are having in your mind. You've got happiness here, so let us open the rest of the cards. You've got gratitude. I'll keep it here. "38, toil and labor. Labor and gratitude with the women pregnant, right? Career. You'll be playing a different role. Haystack with karma. You will reap what you have sown. Okay. I don't know if this hat is visible for you from. Yes, let me just keep it here. We do have space. And you've got March. And April. Something blossoming in the month of March or April. And we are looking at a connection that you're having in your mind. Right? We are learning the truth about the connection, and currently I do see that you are not much worried about where it is taking you through, but you're very happy with the journey itself. Right? You can see the sea card with a compass and the person who is like calm, not worried, trusting in the events of life that is currently happening. You just trust it and flow with it rather than trying to get the meanings out of each situation, right? Like, what is it trying to say, what this is about, what that is about. Instead of bothering your mind with all these questions, you are like just putting your head down to what you are doing right now and allowing the wave of life to take it to take it as it flows. This is the message I see for your pile 2. So I cannot ignore the fact that for many of you about it is about your career, because there is not just one card, but there are 3 cards that I cannot ignore or turn my head away. I can see there is a lot of transformation that has happened, and there's a lot of hard work and labor put by you for this transformation. It's something you have birthed with the heart above, something very dear to you, you're very passionate about. The red indicating passion. You have birthed something, some ideas. You have worked hard to make this transformation, and the connection that you are looking for is something to do with your career. You will reap what you have sown. You have got the sun everywhere, like with happiness, and the sun here, and the sun showing up here in haystack, and you'll be playing a different role with the sun just rising on the horizon, right? So, and you have a different role to play. Now that out, maybe that is transformative for you. You can see this 2 cards, to the sea and the toil and labor, where you are just focused on your work, something that you are building up, that you're creating, and that inner compass is guiding you in a way, and you're currently not worried about much things, and you wanted to take this in a flow, right? You want to expand this in a flow. Your transformation, you're getting transformed into a new role, maybe. So you'll be playing a different role, and you will reap all the benefits that you have sown. From it is something to do with your career, or the creation, or the creative idea that you had, something very dear to you. And here it is, dolphins that is swimming, that is just having a happy time together. They do always, it could be a mother and a child. So it could be something that you created. It is your creative child that you have built, and that is a connection that you're thinking about now. And there is something related to you, something about to happen for you in March and April. This could signify something blossoming into your life, right? So we will just take in more tarot cards. I do see a lot of flowers here, the rose, the lilies. I think these are cherry blossom flowers, maybe. So something that you have worked on. I do get this one, and I saw this as well. So yes, something that you are, something that you're building up, that you're passionately building up, that you're very proud of, and with the King of Cups again closing his eyes. It is like you're very, even with the two of the sea card, with you're at the sea with all the, with all the waves, the turbulence, I would say, with all the turbulence and tensions around you, but you chose to stay calm, drop your head down, just focus on work, similar to what the King of Cups is also emphasizing again, that no matter what the storm is, I'm going to hold on to this, right? So you've got King of Cups, Queen of Cups. It is a wonderful combination. There is a very, and you have got the Magician card. Something that you are working on, pile 2, is something very, very, very magical that is going to turn into something very transformative for you. That is for sure, because you have got all the two major arcanas of the Magician and the Hierophant. And with the combination of King of Cups and Queen of Cups, you completely don't care about what others are going to say. Others are going to, you no longer care about what is happening around you, but you stick to your truth. The truth is nothing but your creation that you're very passionate about, and that is getting transformative into a new role for you. And you're literally working on it and making the magic happen. So this is a wonderful card for you, pile 2. So I wanted to know more about this. Let me just pick more cards. Okay, this Two of Swords, a Three of Swords, and a King of Pentacles. So the transformation wasn't very easy for you, that I do get. You are creating something for sure. There are just two kings here with the lot of thoughts and disturbances around you, and you not seeing where you're really heading to. Is, where am I heading to? What am I going to do? And you have carried all those questions, doubts, pains, and failures. You have worked on it, kept yourself together, and taken on a very long journey to build something, to create something generational for you. So I think you have grown very wise with King of Pentacles, with the white hair and the beard, right? I do see that you're very experienced. There's a lot of wisdom and understanding that what you have created with, and you're very happy about it. There is a strong sense of foundation that you have laid out and you're completely proud about. So where is this connection leading you to? Definitely I do see Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. You've already got a King of Cups and Queen of Cups. This is a wonderful, I would rather say I would be blind if I'm not looking at all these beautiful cards that are just aligning itself to give you a message. Pile 2, how can we just ignore all these combinations of tarot cards? I'm so happy for you that you're doing something very special, which is truly special about you, and you're transforming in ways that cannot be really explained, and you are so focused at work. If you see all the cards, including the Magician, including the To the Sea Oracle card, including the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, everyone just focused with their eyes closed or the eyes focused on the prize, working on it, and wow, nice. So I'll just pick one more card for you. Yes, so something, a vision from your brain. It's something very, very special to you. That is a connection that you're looking at, and you're already there. There is absolutely nothing much I could say about it, but all that I could say is that I do see a lot of success, wealth that is getting built. Are you building an empire, maybe? An empire for you and generational family empire kind of thing? Yes, so I just get to, I would love to pick one more card for you, a message for you, pile two, if you would wish for this. If you would like to hear it, I would just, a loyal heart. A loyal heart again with a crown. You have already got the king, queen, and now you've got a crown once again, with saying that there's something very dear to you, very, very close to you, that is getting built up, and there is nothing but success waiting for you in this connection. So what else pile do? I do see your pile is just screaming of success, wealth, and all the good things coming your way, right? So I do wish you a very, very, very successful whatever it is that you're doing right now, right? So I'm so happy that I could see all this for you. Very happy for you. So if you do wish, if you do like my card and my reading, please do give me a thumbs up and let me know down below in the comments. Thank you for watching this, and see you all in another pick a card reading. Until then, bye bye.